Kevin, 2-0 win. There wasn't a huge amount in the game for large spells, but you took your chances. You were very solid defensively. Ultimate professional performance and professional win.
Yeah, and I said it to the lads, I don't think we were at our... It's not our most dominant or best performance in the season, but we did enough, we deserved to win it. And it was a bit scrappy at times and a bit bobbly, but we did enough and we did what we had to do. Probably, and then this includes from the goalkeeper right on to all the subs. We made 5 subs, but Luke Denison makes a really good save from Pádraig Hammond and they'll all. Now I do think we were well on top before that, but he has to make the save, and then lucky enough, not lucky enough because something we obviously work on. It's when the ball comes back out, we put it back in, and then Ryan puts it in, and Warren gets another great goal, an excellent movement and a great finish.
Yeah, and in terms of that first half, I mean, the conditions here are kind of difficult. It's quite a windy evening, and as you said, it was scrappy for large parts, but as you said as well there for Warren's goal, I mean, it's just a really brave win from Ryan, first of all, but he just puts it into a dangerous area, and Warren is on his toes and he gets in behind, and a really good finish from a tight angle. And in a game as tight as that, those kind of chances, or even half chances, are the ones you have to take. You obviously get away with one maybe just on half time with that header from close range, but other than that and the save that you mentioned there from Hammond, you didn't really give up any chances, and anything that came at you dealt with comfortably.
Yeah, I think so. And again, we're brave enough in those, because I mean at that side when the ball's put back in, we've changed Bodger, Conor Keeley, Andy Quinn all in there, so you have to be, but then you have to be well set up behind it, and sometimes you get caught the odd time. But to be fair, I thought we were full value for it, even though it was scrappy. And again, and it's not normally mad windy here, but it was a strong breeze with us in the first half, and that actually was from their goalkeeper's kick out, because he has a good boom on him as well. But we were off a little bit because it was going and Ryan was dropping, and it was landing in there, and I thought they were picking up too many of them in second ball. But look, second half in some ways probably easier for our wing backs to press from the goal kicks because the ball was travelling a bit more. So, but no, we played it well. Thought from set pieces, Shane Farrell's deliveries were really good. Probably could have made a bit more of them. But yeah, look, it's another really positive performance. It says it wasn't our absolute best, but we have had some really good ones, and we did what we needed to do to win the game.
And I mean, I always think back to last season and even the season before that, where you would have said, when we're playing well, we need to get the wins, because there's games where we're not going to play well and we're not going to get the wins, or we're not going to get anything. Here's an example of a game where you didn't play at your best, but the couple of chances that came, you took them, and you never really looked like giving anything up. That's just where this team has evolved from to where it is now. That's the massive difference that's been there.
Yeah, but I think we played well enough, to be fair. As I said, we played well enough to win the game.
Yeah.
It wasn't our best performance of the year, but we've had some brilliant performances. But I do think we played well in general. But yeah, look, that's all. It's come with time as well. He's obviously been building it for a little while, and probably from the second half of last season, and everyone talking about that. But time to move on from that and the cup and everything like that. But no, look, it's a good place to be. Support is unbelievable again. And we love playing here, and it was important that we won here because we always do have such a home record. And look, we're a penalty away from being unbeaten after 8 games. To be fair, so it's good to just, as I said, just keep moving, keep progressing if we can. And as I said, it's a happy night for us.
And Conor Kane's injury, do you know how serious that is?
Tight, it's hamstring, but it's just tightness, I think. But Kieran Cruz now, he's involved in a fair few. He's scrappy, he's a Conor Kane type player, which is why we signed him.
Put some brilliant balls in for a few half chances.
He's
as well.
Great quality, and probably in the first 10-15 minutes, I wouldn't say he surprised them, but I mean they wouldn't have seen as much of him as they would have of Conor, obviously. But then look, he comes on and does well, defends well. Probably a few too many. We collectively gave away too many free kicks and gave them chances. But no, look, really happy with. I said it's only Conor picked up that today, but look, we'll see. It didn't seem to be too bad, so we didn't push it because if you start pushing hamstrings or things like that, you know what happens. So no, but that's the thing with us, and that's like we have others. So Paul Doyle comes on today, first time. Luke Heaney on again, 8 appearances this season, done great. So, and then obviously with the likes of Dougie, Alicia to come back in, and hopefully Josh Thomas as well. So, yeah, look, just keep going.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Dave.